at an English fair. One evening I was there when I heard a showman shouting underneath the flare. I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. There they are standing in their row.
Hey Abba, how's it going? Another pre-match stats, another walking pre-match stats after I'm walking home after a long day. Anyway, Cambridge United will be playing Colchester on Saturday, so you'll probably be seeing this on the Saturday morning, depending on what time I upload this, at Colchester. So obviously Cambridge and Colchester is the local derby, and it's going to be a feisty affair, I would reckon, especially after the last few performances we've had. Now, I understand that we haven't had the best start to the season and it's going on like that, a lot like last season and the season before, but as a sort of way Cambridge United are, we don't really start seasons strongly, so what more can you expect? Now, our opponents, Colchester, that we're travelling to, are sitting quite healthy. They're sitting in the playoff spaces, which we could only dream of right now after our recent games. Now, although Colchester may be sitting pretty in the league in the playoff positions, they have indeed only won 2 of their last 5 matches, whereas Cambridge have won just the 1 of their last matches, and that is overall competition, so that includes any Mickey Mouse Cup or cup of any which sort that we are playing in. And if you actually look back in more detail, United have actually only won 1 in their last 7 matches, 2 in the last 8, but we're going to focus on 1 in the last 7. And as a United fan, I feel that we need to do better than that, especially if we want to stay in this league. 1 in 7 is not good enough. So now I'm nice warm in the comfort of my own home rather than outside. I want to focus a bit more on Cambridge United, and the problem that we have is conceding goals. So we have a huge problem with that, and that has been identified on so many occasions against so many teams. So we have the 4th worst defence in League 2. That is something that we can't have. Like, the 4th worst defence, that is relegation written all over it. So we need to sort that out. Although the goals scored isn't as bad, but it is still pretty embarrassing. And to top that all off, we're averaging exactly 1 goal a game. So we've scored 7 goals in the league this season, and we've played 7. So 1 goal a game. Yes, it's enough to win games, but the amount we're conceding, it isn't good enough. So we're definitely going to have to work on that front, and we're definitely going to tighten up our defence. But saying that, there's also no reason why we should be in the position that we're in, other than because we're conceding too many easy goals. Because if you look at it, both Newport and Milton Keynes, I believe, both have scored less than us, but both sit pretty in the automatic and playoff places, respectively. And I don't really know what to say. It's the same thing every day, same thing every week when it comes to United is this season especially, is that we're not scoring enough goals, we're conceding too many. And that has been the theme from last season to this season. And I know the fans, you guys and me, are going to get tired of just repeating and saying the same thing over and over again. But that is what it's going to get. With this pre-match stats, it's very much how have we been doing, and it's almost the same without I understand, yes, I really like Dunn as a manager. I'm not saying to get rid of him, but it is the same every week. We're not scoring enough goals, we're conceding too many goals. Yes, I like the style we're playing, and it at some points we look like we're playing brilliant football, but we haven't kept that up for 90 minutes, and I honestly think Colchester could tear us apart if we're not on our game, like we've not been a few times this season. Newport, for example, we've not been on our game. We could just be shred apart. although, if we play like we did against Exeter, yes, we lost 2-0, but for a couple of silly mistakes around the back in the goalkeeping area, and probably the worst referee, in my opinion, that I've ever seen, yes, worse than Trevor Kettle, we could beat any team. So it is extremely hit and miss with United, which is the uncertainty that we have, and which is probably one of the reasons why we haven't sold so many away tickets. I think the last time I looked, it was 350 sold, so it's a hard one. And I love doing these stat videos, I really do. But on a Cambridge United point of view, it's the same every week, and I just feel like I'm repeating myself. So I could literally record a carbon copy of, I don't know, say a few weeks ago, against the likes of Newport or Stevenage or what have you, and it would ring true completely. But over to Colchester stats. So on a Colchester point of view, they've had a good start to the season after being relegated down to League 2, which I know is the worst division they've been in a very long time. They have scored 14 goals and conceded 5, so they've nearly scored treble the amount of goals they've conceded. And to be where they are in the league right now, I think they're pretty unlucky to be there. They have recorded wins against Cheltenham, I believe, and a 6-0 thrashing of Crewe, which is very good for any team to beat any team 6-0 in any division, especially in the Football League. Overall, I think that Colchester are going to have the edge because they have the momentum and they have the better start, let's say, to the season. They have the better players, they have the better stamina, they have, on paper, they should beat us. But we know how Cambridge, how we like to play. Sometimes teams can just thrash us, let's say, even though the scoreline may not say so, but we all know deep down they will. But sometimes we make it really hard and we just press and press. So it's going to be very interesting to see what Cambridge United team turns up. On the head-to-head sort of side of the stats is it's not too bad, especially in the last 5 games. So we haven't played each other too much in recent years, just because United and Colchester have just been on different levels. So Colchester, you'll see over the last few years being in League 1, pushing for playoffs or being sort of mid-table, and United obviously us being mid-League 2 and getting promoted from the National League. But over the last 5 games, we have managed to win 1, draw 2 and lose 2. So it's not too bad over the last 5 games. But, anything can happen on any given day, especially in League 2. So hopefully we'll be able to get the 3 points. Now, if you are travelling to the game, I really do hope you enjoy it. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be there because work is work and I sort of need to live. So I won't be there, even though I'm really gutted I can't be there to watch them. So if you are travelling down, please safe travels, and let's hope we get 3 points. I'm going to go out on a limb and say we're going to lose 2-1, 3-1, although I hope we win. So that's it from Yabba today, and I hope that you guys enjoy yourself at the match. So peace out for now, and see you for the next video.
Sing and roll a barrel, a ball, a penny a pitch. Sing and roll a barrel, a ball, a penny a pitch. Roll a barrel, a ball, roll a barrel, a ball. Sing and roll a barrel, a ball, a penny a pitch.